You're listening to Season 7 of the award-winning Homemade Matters podcast. Brought to you from the West Midlands in the UK.
We're just a regular family of 5 on a home education journey, and we want to share our journey with you and encourage you on yours. So thanks for joining us, and here's this week's episode.
Hi everybody.
Hi,
Welcome to a very special episode of
Homemade Matters,
Season 7.
episode 100.
Yeah, episode 3, but it is our 100th episode.
Yay!
I think that's genuinely a massive achievement.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And if each show is about 20 minutes long, that's over 2,000 minutes,
Whoa.
which is over 33 hours.
Wow.
That's a lot of content.
Yeah. You can listen to 33 hours of our life.
I know, yeah. Over the last 5 years. So we're into our 7th year of home education.
Yeah.
But our recordings span 5 years.
Yeah.
Because we started in 2015. Mm-hmm. How old were you in 2015?
6? Wait, yeah.
6, yeah, 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
5 turning 6. You were 6 at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, 5 turning 6.
So what we've done for this special episode is we've dug out some of our favourite clips from the last 5 years, including this year.
Yeah.
And all 6 seasons, and we're going to listen to them together.
Yes.
And share them with you and think about how things have changed.
Yeah.
So that sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yes.
And then we'll probably be back next week with a regular episode.
Yeah.
Because we've got loads to fill you in on, haven't we?
Yes.
So without further ado, here is our first clip, which is from 2015, and it was a tour of our allotment.
Yeah.
So here goes. Well, hi there, everybody. It's Luke here.
And Eden.
And where are we?
At our allotment.
We are recording live from the allotment. And it's a nice sunny day. Well, a bit cloudy, would you say, Eden?
Yeah, a bit.
Not raining, though.
No.
And we've all come down. We're here with Asher.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you a tour of our allotment.
Yeah.
So, let's start at the bottom here, Eden. Asher's got his Action Man, and what's he playing in?
Sandpit.
So we've got a sand pit down here, which is good.
And a table.
And a table.
And we've got like an
outdoor kitchen that we made, wasn't it, with some old pallets. And
bin.
Crawley Towers. What's Crawley Towers?
It's a place for crawly things like ladybirds and grasshoppers and everything like lives on the ground.
It's an insect hotel.
They can go in there for shelter when it's raining or when it's stormy.
Yeah, also made out of pallets.
Yeah.
And then we've got our shed.
Yeah, we've got our big brown shed.
And then on the other side of the shed, we'll just walk over, we've got our composting areas, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've got some old doors from the house, because we have an extension at the moment, and we're going to put it into better bays, but at the moment we've just got some big piles of compost there.
Yeah.
And the wheelbarrow. And then we like growing lots of fruit, don't we?
Yeah, we've got some gooseberries.
So we've got, at the bottom kind of third of the plot is mainly turned over to fruit. So we've got gooseberries, 2 different types, haven't we?
Yeah. Red gooseberries and green gooseberries.
And green gooseberries. And we've got blackcurrant bushes.
Yeah.
And this year was the first year we got just loads of blackcurrants, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which were amazing. And then a friend of ours gave us some thornless blackberries. Yeah. And we've planted those, and they're doing quite well. And I think we might get some. Look, there's some flowers over there on them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's late August, and we've already harvested all the gooseberries and the blackcurrants. What have we got a forest of over there, Eden?
Rhubarb.
Yeah, who likes rhubarb?
Me.
Yeah, Ash has joined us as well. And then if we walk over, we've got chippings down kind of weed barrier, but we still get a few weeds on the chippings, don't we? That we have to weed every now and then. And on the other side of the rhubarb, we've got loads of raspberry bushes that we planted recently.
Yeah.
So need to weed around those a little bit.
Can I blow this side?
Yeah, you can blow that dandelion clock. Let's walk up the path here. So that was our first clip from our first season.
Yeah, I sound so young.
You do sound so young. I think that was the show that won us the podcast award
Yeah.
because I think that was the one that the judges listened to.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It was a good one. Actually, a lot more of that episode was on the allotment, so I just
Yeah.
picked a chunk. But I think we did about a 10-minute recording down there.
Yeah, we never do 10-minute recordings.
And it was, you could really hear the crunching of you lot eating like Monge 2 and things.
Yeah, and raspberries.
And raspberries. And we've still got some of the gooseberry bushes.
Yeah, we have. We moved them.
We moved them from the allotment when we moved.
Yeah.
So that allotment was just near our old house.
Yes.
I mean, that was before Mirabelle was born. We were having the extension done at the time.
Oh yeah, with all the builders.
Yeah, so we've still got the gooseberry bushes.
Yeah.
We brought Grandpa, in fact, came and helped me dig them up when we had to leave our allotment, and we put them in big trugs.
Yeah.
And one of the big black currant bushes.
Yeah, we got black currants.
Currently planted in the
gooseberries.
garden.
Yeah, got some rhubarb cuttings.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the rhubarb, it's not the same rhubarb, but
Yeah.
so that was that. Okay, so
Yes.
then our next clip is from 2016.
Yeah.
I did make a note of when it was actually. So yeah, the last one was in August 2015. This is now April 2016,
Whoa.
and you have been on a special trip somewhere with your grandma.
Yeah.
What should we start with, Eden?
Slimbridge.
Tell us about Slimbridge and where you went to.
We went on quite a sunny day of Slimbridge.
Who did you go with?
Grandma.
And what is Slimbridge?
There's sort of like a slim bridge that you have to go over, that only one car can go over at a time, and it opens up so that boats can pass through too, and it's like a really narrow bridge, and you had to go over that to get to Slimbridge.
And Slimbridge is run by the Waterfowl and Wetland Trust.
Yeah, because it's like a wetland place.
It's a special wetland and bird reserve, isn't it?
Yeah, and there was like little places that were camouflaged that you could look out on the wetlands to see like the birds, and my binoculars came in really handy then, and my camera.
They're called bird hides, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you go there, so the birds can't see you, but you can see them. So you went for a day bird spotting with your grandma, who's an avid twitcher.
What do you mean that? What does that mean?
That's a word for people that love spotting birds.
Yeah.
And can you remember the names of any of the unusual birds that you saw?
I can't remember the name of one of them, but there was like this really giant duck, and it had a pink beak, and the rest of it was brown. But it was like about a size 2 times the size of a cat.
Wow. So,
So.
you were just saying you still remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember going over the bridge with Grandma.
And looking at birds. I think that was probably some kind of goose
Yeah.
that you saw.
Yeah, it probably was. Never heard of a brown duck, which is giant with a pink beak.
About 2 times the size of a cat.
Yeah.
I love that description. I mean, the thing is, you described it really well at the
Yeah.
time. And you're still bird watching, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Oh, Bear's come in.
Here's our dog, Bear. Hello, Bear.
Yeah.
You still love doing bird watching. What have you been
yeah.
doing this week?
I've been watching the birds in the bramble patch,
yeah.
which we're trying to clear, and so giving them their breakfast.
Taking bird seed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun times. Okay, next clip. We are fast forwarding to season 3, and we are now in February 2017,
Yes.
and we have a new member of the family making a podcast debut.
Yeah.
How are we all doing?
Good.
Good. And so it's a Saturday afternoon.
And us.
Asher's doing some dusting. He was just whispering to me to tell him who's Asher, what are you dusting, Asher? What is it you're dusting?
The piano.
Asher's dusting a piano.
So you may have some. Den.
Yeah, because you made a den under the piano. And we've got somebody here who's not been on the podcast before.
Which is called Mirabelle.
Hello, Mirabelle. What are you up to? Do you want to say anything for the podcast? No, that was Eden. You've gone really quiet. It's because you're trying to reach the phone. No, you can't have it because you'll turn it off by accident. Yeah, you're happy. Yeah, that's Mirabelle's podcast debut. That was cute, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was funny too.
You pretending to be a baby.
Yeah.
I do remember that day. So Ashford made a den under the piano. That was in the lounge again in our old house.
Yeah.
And Mirabelle was a baby.
Yeah.
And now she's 4.
She's 4. Wow.
I know, so big. Right, we'll be back after the break with our next clip.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Home and Matters podcast.
Okay, next clip is from season 4, and we're in April 2018.
Yeah, a lot of the clips seem to be from April.
I know, yeah, strange. I just think that's like peak podcast season, and also we've started to go out and do trips and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a trip to the zoo.
Okay.
Well,
We're here at the zoo.
Dudley Zoo. So it's the sun's just come out.
Oh, good,
Yes, we
Dad.
started
Why
recording.
can't we do it in the sunshine?
Okay, let's move to the sunshine. So we're having a lovely trip at Dudley Zoo.
Yeah.
And what animals have we seen so far?
Here's my camera.
Thanks,
We've
Ash.
seen a lot of animals. Like we've seen a beaver thingy and some
capybara.
giraffes and a tiger.
Yeah, and the lynxes and the snow leopards.
Yeah.
And we're just by the lions.
Yeah.
And this time, what have you brought with you?
My camera.
So you're taking lots of photos.
Yeah. I'm hoping the battery will go. It doesn't. Yeah, you go.
It's closed, I think, Ash. So, yeah, nice trip out using our passes. That we invested in an annual pass, didn't we? Like each year we have an annual pass for something or other. So we've got a zoo pass this year.
Yeah.
While Mum was at a conference. So
Yeah.
we'll have some lunch in a bit and then go and see some of the other animals. Go to the reptile house.
Oh, I love Reptile House.
And the meerkats.
That's such a good photo.
Such a good photo of the lemurs. Oh,
yeah,
great.
they're
Right,
in a tree.
let's carry on. Bye. Right, so that was a fun trip
Yeah,
to the
it
zoo.
was.
We enjoyed our zoo pass, didn't we?
Yeah, we loved our zoo pass.
We haven't had one for a couple of years now, actually.
No, we've been going to Legoland Discovery Centre.
Yeah, and Warwick Castle we had a pass
Yeah.
for as well. So, in fact, they're both Merlin. I think we had an overall Merlin pass that
Yeah, we did.
we thought about. Obviously, though, not during lockdown.
Shame.
You were taking lots of
Yeah.
photos.
Yep.
I'm guessing Mirabelle was probably in a pushchair.
Yeah, she probably was. In a pushchair, unable to make a sound.
Yeah. So another one where describing
Yeah.
beaver things, which I think we meant capybaras.
Yeah. Beaver things.
Speaking of another trip, this was a real highlight actually of the next season. This was 2019. We're into season 5,
Yeah.
and we had a super special trip to London.
Yeah,
Do you remember? And it was like we did loads of stuff because we've been learning about art and history and all kinds, and we were kind of able
that
to
was
pull it
really
all
fun.
together in our London trip.
Yeah.
So here are 2 clips, I think, back to back from our time in London.
Okay.
Oh, where are we?
Legoland. Legoland, the biggest on the world.
It's
and I love it.
It's the biggest Lego shop in the world.
Oh, wow.
And whereabouts is it?
It's in Birmingham.
No, we're in London.
Oh yeah.
What have you seen so far that you love, Eden?
Big shops.
Yeah, they've got loads of big models and stuff, haven't they? So
Yeah.
should we go and have a carry on looking round?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, it's the end of our long day in London. We've walked so far, haven't we?
My soles, my
Yeah,
feet
but
actually
everybody's
hurt.
being really mean to me.
Not true.
It's exactly true.
What are some of our highlights of today?
Lego.
Lego store, that was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
biggest
right.
in the world.
True.
Great Fire of London tour thingy.
Yeah, we did a
This
walking
was
tour of the
stupid.
Great Fire of London. Lots of
This
different
was
sites
really,
there.
really stupid.
What animals have we seen?
2 sets of horses.
First ones were the Household Cavalry,
Yes.
a horse guards, and then some police ones, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we went to a museum of
Coins, and I got a gold.
the Bank of England.
bag.
Yeah.
And that was really horrible.
Were you able to lift that bar of gold bullion?
No.
It's really heavy. Can you remember how many kilos it raised?
For 100.
Well, it was 13 kilos, but it was worth £400,000. Amazing. I cannot believe how much that was worth.
I know.
And anyway, so it's the end of a wonderful day. We found a fantastic Italian pizza restaurant hidden away, Harry's Pizzeria in Blackfriars. And we're just sitting here. They've not long opened, we're the only people. We're just waiting for our pizzas.
Yeah, and they reserved the table for us.
I know, yeah. I think they're about to come. Well, I think our food's coming. We better go.
Bye.
Bye. That was a great day.
Yeah.
You were chuckling all the way through that.
We're so having nuts in London.
Yeah, we packed so much into that trip, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And then the next day, there was a big anti-Brexit protest, wasn't there? There was a pro-Europe protest in the centre of London.
Yeah, we went to it.
Because you were waiting for me, weren't you? Because I was at a like an annual general meeting.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a really lovely little restaurant that we'd found.
Yeah, it was. It was proper
just around the corner from where we were staying.
Yeah.
So that was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, I noticed your voice doesn't change, but mine does.
No, mine's not changed at all, is it? But yours has changed over the years.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting closer. So that was only last year, the London trip, and that was season 5.
Yeah.
So season 6 was only last year and this year.
Yeah, it was.
And actually, here's a trip from earlier this year. We were so fortunate to be able to get away after I was really ill, but before lockdown.
Yeah.
So here is a recording from somewhere very special. Well, where are we?
Harry Potter World!
Where exactly?
Diagon Alley.
We're in Diagon Alley, and we've been to lots of different magical shops. What was your favourite shop?
Gringotts.
Gringotts Bank. We changed some money. What about you, Eden?
Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes. What did we think of the butterbeer?
Hate it. Horrible.
Yeah, none of us are a big fan of the butterbeer. And you two have done the Gringotts ride.
By ourselves.
Yeah, I couldn't ride it because I'm not well enough. What do you remember most about the ride?
Bellatrix, Stranger Things, Voldemort, and Charlie.
Oh wow. What about you, Eden?
I just love it when it's the first drop and it's just the best.
And there's loads of people dressed up as wizards.
Yeah.
We're shortly going to get the train from platform 9 3/4. I was going to ask something else and I've forgotten it. Oh, we've been to
Nocturne Alley.
Nocturne Alley. Yeah, what was it? What was in Nocturne Alley?
A bird.
Yeah.
And a moving box.
We went to Borgin and Burke's, and there was a special vanishing box with something in it.
Don't know what.
Well, we haven't got to that because what book have we only just finished?
Book 5, so when we get back from this holiday, we'll start book 6.
Exciting. Right, well, we're just having a quick snack. You can probably hear people munching. So we're just catching our breath, and then we're going to carry on and do the last few shops. I've spotted Gregorovich's one shop over there, so we should go and check that out.
Yeah, bye.
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 Oh,
That was so cool.
so that was actually at Universal Studios in Florida.
Oh, it was amazing.
So we had an amazing Florida trip. I wasn't able
Yeah.
to do any of the rides because I
same.
was still in recovery from major heart illness
Yeah.
earlier in the year. But I'm still in recovery from that,
Yeah, it's
bizarrely.
not allowed to go ready.
I know, I'm still not allowed to go running. It's very disappointing. Haven't been able to have the investigations that I need because of lockdown. So hopefully soon. Wow, so that was a canter through the last 6 seasons of our podcast.
So cool.
Can you believe I just can't believe we've done 100 episodes.
It's amazing, Dad.
Many podcasts, what they call pod fade, after as few as 7 episodes.
Really?
I know.
Wow.
So, and when I was looking back, we had a bit of a dip. I suppose we didn't do quite as many episodes the year that Mirabelle was born, but that's because we'd just had an extension done, and then we had a tiny baby and a puppy. So it was all a bit busy.
Yeah, it was all. Busy.
I wonder how long it'll take us to do the next 100. Do you think we'll get to 200?
Oh, yeah, I really think we will.
I'd like to.
Yeah, I think we've been a bit more efficient since we've been in this house.
Yeah, once we kind of got
Yeah.
things sorted, we've literally had the brain space and the physical
Yeah.
space to do it.
It's amazing.
I know. Well, we just want to say a big thank you to all of you for
Listening
in, supporting us, following us, however you follow us. It means a great deal.
Yeah.
We hope you're happy to continue doing that and that you're happy for us to continue sharing our journey.
Yeah.
Our aim had always been that we wanted to encourage you on your journey, so we hope it is an encouragement.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear, do you have a favourite episode?
Yes.
Do you have a favourite episode, Eden?
No, I don't really listen to them.
What? You just make them. You're a content creator.
Yeah.
You're too busy creating content rather
actually
than
listen
actually listening
to it.
back.
Yeah.
But you have been listening to a lot more podcasts recently,
Yeah.
haven't you, through the Yoto player?
Yeah, brains on and stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with us. That was a bit of a
Yes.
bumper episode. So
Bumper
the plan
episode.
is we'll come back soon with a regular
Yeah.
episode, our 101st episode.
Wow.
But we really wanted to mark this time
Yeah.
and celebrate 100 years. No, not 100 years. 5 years. But it is like our centenary episode.
Yeah.
And we will see you again soon.
Yeah.
As always, here's all the links coming up for how you can get in touch.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See you, bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Homemade Matters podcast. We love hearing from you, so email us to homemadematters@gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Homemade Matters, and visit our website at www.homemadematters.co.uk. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a review wherever you listen, like Apple Podcasts, Stitcher or Spotify. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your homemade journey this week.
They say absence makes the heart grow fond. Well, I've grown quite fond of you. Some people may think you're strange, but I think I'm strange too. It's raining outside, and it's raining inside too. I wanna go home, a place where I'm known, and where I know you. Walk familiar streets.